Hey guys, Tuesday, December 10, 2024, U.S. session closed. Let's see what the Black Widow did so far. Look at that. There was no bears in sight. We filled the gap. We're pushing higher. Kind of inside bar now. Above the anchor VWAP. So far looking good. Maybe working on a wave 5. Maybe following the solar cycle. Too early to tell. But let's see how it's going to play out. Let's look at our trend line to see on a log scale chart, and so far we are above it, so that's gonna get the bears a little interested. If we can stay above this on the overnight, push higher, test this high of 323, and then maybe go on the hunt for 356. But let's see how that's gonna play out in the overnight. However, we're still in MOBO, which is Chop Fest. Anything between 309 and 329 is pretty much Chop Fest. You could probably, scalp here and there, but it's just a bunch of noise. Look at that. We got a nice positive MACD. Let's see in the overnight if we could continue going higher to test this and get right back in the midpoint of the linear regression channel and then test 356 for this area right here around 347. Yep. Was battling the 20 SMA, was holding it, but you're in this Chop Fest. And I'm just waiting to see if it's going to break up here or it's going to break down here with some force. Looking at our geometry chart, I anchored back over here now. I want to see now if we could close above the 25% here and see if we could start pushing higher. I know there's a line here when I anchor it on this one, so I want to see now if we could get above here, at least maybe to test the midpoint again. Right here. Looking at our midpoint chart, we are above the midpoint for the 4 hour, which is the weekly. So that's positive. We need to close above 320 in order to kiss this quadrant right here, 324 and 327 as a target this week. But the MOBOs are not positive, so kind of leads me to believe that maybe this could probably be a trap. But it's early to tell. Maybe we get some continuation. The MOBOs will get positive. Stokes looks like they're kind of positive also. But we'll see. On the 4 hours, very tricky when the MOBOs are negative. But we got a PPS buy signal. But like I said, you're in that zone where you need to break out with some force. And buyers need to show up here with strength. On the 1 hour chart, looking at the daily pivots, looks like we will need to hold 313 for tomorrow in the overnight session and not get below this and continue grinding higher in the U.S. session or continue from here straight shot up to test this pivot high up here, up like 320, 332. Keep an eye on this midpoint of yesterday. Well, you can say today, which is 323. And a target of 325. We could push here, maybe stall, maybe pull back the U.S. session, and maybe continue going higher. But if we are below 313, watch out, because then on the weekly, you got to keep an eye on 312, which is pretty much your midpoint for the daily and the weekly. I'm going to sign out. Hope you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on that, guys.